which of his 3 debuts, Open Cup, Leagues Cup, or MLS, was most impressive, Herc?
You know, I'm sort of upset I didn't think of this segment like sooner, because it's like each and every single one of these was like, no way did he do this in his debut. Debut of each one. I mean, Leagues, Open Cup, and MLS. But it has to be Leagues Cup. The first time we ever saw Messi. Yes, the free kick against Cruz Azul. The walk-off free kick. Seb, this man was on vacation. He was sipping daiquiris with his wife and kids on a beach in the Bahamas somewhere, probably swimming with the piggies, doing all those great photos that they do when they're in the Bahamas, having the time of his life, trying to forget the 2 miserable years he spent at PSG, that he spent in Paris, not preparing for a season, certainly not thinking about Inter Miami. This man with no training sessions, literally a handful of training sessions when he got to Miami, steps on the field, puts on the show, and then walk-off free kick when they needed him most. When there were questions asked of Inter Miami, of Apple, of Major League Soccer, he produces. When Miami was at its weakest, because you look at that team, that Miami team, to how they are now, it's a completely different team in everything. That moment will go down as one of the greatest moments in Major League Soccer history.
Hard to argue that. For drama, for narrative, the Leagues Cup debut was pretty good. Now, I want to say, in our production meeting, my first instinct was to go with the Open Cup, because there's something very impressive there. Inter Miami's down 2-0, and even though he doesn't get a goal, he gets a couple absolutely perfect assists against an FC Cincinnati team that's way better than either the New York Red Bulls or Cruz Azul. And by the way, he also got booed in that game. He did not get booed in Fort Lauderdale against Cruz Azul, and he didn't get booed in New Jersey, Herc. At one point, I think they were chanting, "We want Messi," okay? The Red Bulls fans themselves, if they exist, if it wasn't all Messi fans, they were chanting for him. But I have to give it to the MLS debut for one reason and one reason alone, and not because you shouted me down in the production meeting. It is for the pass, the amazing pass. We talk about guys who have moments, and the free kick against Cruz Azul is absolutely a moment. But the greats who have come to this league all have a moment, right? Zlatan had his debut goal from midfield. Wayne Rooney had the tackle and the amazing assist to Lucho Acosta in the final seconds against Orlando. Messi's doing it almost every week. He's having a classic hallmark moment. And this pass, to me, is the best of them all. He freezes and eliminates, really, Herc, 5 defenders. And that's not all that extraordinary if you do that with a 20-yard ball or a 40-yard ball. He does it with a 10-foot pass in the opposing penalty area, and then has the wherewithal to finish the play off. You mentioned Puskás. If there was a Puskás award for a pass, this would be it. I'm sure as a forward, Herc, you of all people can appreciate just how perfect that pass was.
It's everything about it. I mean, the way Jordi Alba saves the ball, the way Messi, and only Messi, can find Cremaschi. When Cremaschi didn't even realize he should be looking for that ball.
And he puts his hand up. Give my man some credit. He put his hand up.
Oh, yeah. Cremaschi was the reason of the goal. It's Messi and Messi. Messi's in between not 5, 7 Red Bull players. They all stand still. The only one was John Tolkien, who was trying to at least cut off the cross by Cremaschi. But everybody else,
I mean, he's the one that got beat. He's the one that got beat on the back post. You give him Tolkien credit. Come on.
If you want to say that's getting beat, I mean, that's as a ridiculous of a pass as I've ever seen anywhere on the field, let alone in the 18, let alone in your penalty box. It's insane. I'm still trying to figure out how he saw that. He had ex-teammates, or I should say current teammates on the Argentine national team, tweeting about it like, "Sos un loco," like, "You're crazy, only you can see this pass," because it's a reality. Only Messi can see this pass. And listen, the Red Bull fans wanted Messi. They got Messi.
Herc, it was a great pass. It will not go in the books as an assist, though. At least we think. It would be, really, in theory, a hockey assist, a secondary assist. To that point, I was looking up Messi's stats, you know, because I've been in Williamsport, I've been at the Little League World Series. I see 11 goals, 6 assists on the official MLSsoccer.com website. When I brought that up in the meeting, you scoffed at me. Are you telling that MLS is exaggerating Messi's statistics?
Yeah, I'm telling MLS to stop being so silly with their stats. Stop doing hockey stats. Stop doing the hockey passes where it's a second assist. MLS, by the way, in their own competition that they made up, Leagues Cup, you go into that website and they will show the correct amount of assists that Messi has. Messi right now has 3 assists, not 6 assists. He has 3 assists. Just enjoy Messi. Don't pad the stats like it's Wayne Gretzky back in the day and these little hockey stats, hockey assist or whatever. Just stop. Just stop. Messi's still great. Having 3 less on his assist padding won't matter.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week, subscribe to ESPN Plus.